Said, sword in my hand. Yeah, yeah. Said, life is so grand. Yeah, yeah. Said, I am the man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just follow the plan. Just follow the smell of treasure when we dungeon dive. I'ma kill for gold, that's adventurous pride in this party. A mind full of goose. Die for the cost, that's the cost of our lives. I roll with these bars, want me stuff on the map. My stats crazy, I slaughter with rolling the dice. Brothers in arms, we must fight to survive. Take the fur from these beats, red buddies on rise. I do not mess with you fakers. I seen your level, you was basic. Saw the throats of any haters. Eldritch blast, see you later. Burn the booth like a dragon. Flow hot like I cast it. Fireball, using magic. Goddamn, I'm advancing. Real shit, you do not know who you messing with. First in tyrants and I came equipped. They call me Venom, spinning poison quick. Yeah, jumping. All of my homies gon' jumpin'. Middle finger to these monsters. All we do is jumping. I've been feeling super strong. I ain't never wearing any guys. I've been working all night long. Power and struggle, I'm still on the rise. Shout out decadent in area. Craving blue mine cause it's Syria. If you really wanna battle us, better bring your best cause we battle us. Well shit, I've been scheming for some breaks for a grip. Got a couple hundred crowns in my fist. Too quick, go stealth, hit a pit pocket. Throw spell with the force of a speed rocket. Devilish relish, reward like a witch. The still in my plate, call it red when I finish. Fools always die playing big as beginners. And it's like we got poor or live is a win. Jumping. All of my homies gon' jumpin'. Middle finger to these monsters. All we do is jumping. All of my homies gon' jumpin'. Middle finger to these monsters. All we do is jumping. Yeah, all of my homies aside, yeah. Venom, you know we gon' ride, yeah. You cannot handle my pride, yeah. I'ma go breaking the line. Jumping. All of my homies gon' jumpin'. Middle finger to these monsters. All we do is jumping.
Cloud doesn't use to invoke time.
Well, that's Cloud.
That would be
Hello,
cool,
chat.
Naka. Make it cool. Think cool factor. We're
Yeah,
trying to get
well-
fantasy here, Naka. We don't care about realistic. That's a word. I made it.
We need a grounding in realism.
No.
Yes.
I freaking fly and teleport everywhere. It's already not grounded. It's not like I'm asking to wield a weapon with no hands.
So if you had a really high strength, I might let you. There was actually a feat in both Pathfinder First Edition and 3.5 D&D that let you wield a two-handed weapon with one hand. But you did reduce damage, and you needed a high strength score. So, definitely a thing.
Hey, Naka.
Yep.
I'm being summoned.
Oh no.
Summoned where? To another land?
Yeah. It's a worse land than Celestia.
What do you mean worse land than Celestia? Are you saying Celestia's bad land? Or
If I keep getting knocked, then yeah. If I keep almost dying, if I keep getting like one shot, yeah. Like the land is beautiful. Everything in it, no. Everything in it trying to kill us, no.
Well, if you want
My
to...
streak says 12. I would like to give up a feat to take it up to 14.
Well, let me look at your sheet first. So, give me 1 sec. So, Honeydew. If, you want to give me a list of 8 techniques you want, that is something you can do. Yeah, you can take ones I don't have an effect listed for.
Okay.
That just means I need to actually make the effect. Most are mostly complete, so yeah.
All right. I will. And you said how many?
8.
8. Okay. I will
Yes.
text you them tonight. 8.
I would assume you get more Eskrima ones, but don't let the details bother you too much if you like more that are capoeira.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've added the listing for them in your stats here. So when you tell me what you want, I will add them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But yeah, I think that's everything. So you are now level 9.
Heck yeah.
And a new
Powerful.
class. So,
Frick yeah. All right.
yeah.
I'll see you guys on Sunday where I'm whooping ass.
Yay! Not Honey will carry me.
Have fun.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye bye, honey.
Alright. So, really quick for chat. Yeah, getting everyone together to upgrade their character sheets to level 9 has been
It's like fighting with a
problematic.
bandicoot with a toothpick.
Something like that, yes. So, it has not happened. And there's some updates. Obviously, I'm working on the Celestia TTRPG system to replace 5e. So that is also a thing.
There's a chance Akoba and Boka will become their true selves.
Alright, I'm actually looking at your sheet now, Boka. Oh, and there are 2 new players that will hopefully be joining. If they don't, this is going to be pretty short for an interlude. This is what happens between the scenes, but you guys get to see it. Alright.
Yeah.
So, you got your 4th level feat, which is your Dragon Breath. Oh, and your 8th level feat was Dragon Wings.
I thought that was like part of the celestial pathway.
No. Your celestial path isn't all that advanced. You're only 4 points in, which means you've gotten 2 feats for that. I think you're Draconic Blood, if I remember.
Yeah.
For the celestial path.
That's why I was thinking like the wings. And
Yes.
stuff like that.
So, the first one was Draconic Resistance. And then the second one was Frightful Presence, which I don't think you've used yet. So, yeah. I think you're...
There's. Why is my frightful presence not Dragon Fear?
I mean, it's very
It's
similar.
a really weak version of the one that I found out about Dragon Fear, and I found out that Dragon Breath is supposed to be a bonus action.
It depends. I don't believe...
That you can like swing a sword and stuff and use your Dragon Breath at the same time.
I don't think I've seen
Or
that
use Dragon Fear
anywhere in
and the
5e.
Breath at the same time. No, it's in Fizzban's the Dragon book they made, the Fizzbands.
I have that.
Dragonborn's got Dragon Fear, and they got Dragon Breath became a bonus section.
You're not specifically a Dragonborn.
I am a dragon.
You're
So I should get
offspring
that.
of a dragon.
I should get that.
Theoretically. It's in
I'm
your
supposed to-
ancestry. Let's just put it that
I
way.
should get that. I should get
but
That'd be cool. And Naka is a cool PM. And let's be honest, I'm sure Naka's kind of tired of me always using Fireball.
I'm trying to see.
Dragon Breath didn't take my entire turn, I would use it more.
I don't see it listed anywhere.
What?
Which is a little bit weird. The Dragon Breath ability.
What? That's weird.
Yeah.
You didn't put it in?
I mean, I'm looking at the book, but I'm not really seeing it.
Well, I got it from a D&D YouTuber. They were like, this is why Dragonborns got paid a little bit more, and they got these things. They used to be actually a bad class.
Well, they weren't a class, but...
Well, they weren't a class, but they used to be not that great. And then in Fizz bands, they gained these things, and he was like, they gained the ability to use Dragon Breath as a bonus, and then they gained Dragon Fear,
okay,
which is a
this
really
one
good thing.
is specifically from Fizban's Treasury of Dragons.
Yeah,
chromatic dragonborn has a breath weapon, and that is when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of magical energy. Nowhere does it say bonus action.
Oh, so I have to have multiple attacks. Why don't I get multiple attacks? I'm a cool person.
So one of the things you can do,
since I'm a combat sorcerer, I should get 2 attacks.
actually I forget. Do combat sorcerers ever do that? So when
It'd be weird if they didn't. Because why would they be called combat sorcerers then? They'd either be doing combat or sorcery.
It's because they're trained in martial abilities, but they don't necessarily get all the features. Alright, so I do not see extra attack as an option here, but the one thing I will tell you is that when we switch to running it as the Celestia TTRPG, you will have 3 actions per turn. There's no bonus actions. There is 3 actions in your action pool. So, any of those can be a strike action.
I'm confused. Does that mean that one of those has to be a movement?
So if you want to move, one does have to be a movement.
It's going to be a movement action?
Yes, there will be a movement action. You can actually see that already. If you want to look. Movement in the action economy is what it is under. It's not quite finished, but a move action uses 1 action segment, for lack of a better term. And you can move up to your full movement pool. But certain actions, like the attack action, actually use movement. Because you're not expected to stand still when you attack. So, use a bit of movement to attack.
What?
Yes.
I don't get it. Are you saying we can only make 1 attack?
No. If you want to stay put, you could make 3 attacks.
Okay. And if you move, you can make 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And you want to leave yourself if these are physical attacks, you want to leave yourself some movement. Because as part of the attack, you will move.
Eh? Now I'm
Yes.
confused.
If you stay in the same spot, you, how do I want to put this to make this easier? You would get, well, we'll do this in 5-foot increments. Celestia actually works in meters, but,
You would move 5 feet each time you attack. You'd have to be doing some pretty crazy attacks.
it's
Like,
because
you'd have to be doing flips and.
if you actually look at, like, fencing, for instance, they
Well,
move a lot.
fencing is a movement style.
Yes.
And they
but-
don't even go 5 feet. They just jut out and
But
then they
it
go
is
back.
the same if you're doing, like,
Because their style
traditional
is defensive.
swordsmanship. You're gonna be moving around. You don't stay put. If you want to sit there and do absolutely nothing, I would probably let you. But I would also give other people a better chance to hit you. Everything expects you to be moving. So if you want to just sit there and do absolutely nothing, you can. And casting a spell does not use movement. So, you don't have to move when you cast
Like
a spell.
1 feet, I could see. Like to the side, stepping to the side to do a slash, or walking forward to
but
do a
see-
thrust.
The problem is, when we're in the VTT, roll 20, the smallest increment you can move is 5 feet. So, it's gonna
Mhm.
take a little bit to get used to, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard. In fact, when we switch to doing that, which is not going to be for a bit yet, because I'm still working on the system. But when we do that, like how you have sorcery points in Celestial Path, I will have boxes that say action pool and movement pool. And you can keep track. So it won't be a surprise. But yeah. Your movement speed in general will shift a little bit when that happens. Oh, I was gonna change your sorcery points. Because you now have 40. Yeah, there we go. Now you have 40. That stays the same. I will note your minor leyline access. Even though you don't seem thrilled with being able to get more points. More blasting. More blasting.
But I have basically 80.
I mean, yes, if you want to awaken, you do.
And usually we don't fight enough for me to necessarily require 80.
I should probably track your use a little closer than I do.
Well,
But,
I try to track it pretty well. Like I said, I usually run out near like the third way or halfway point of fights and just start using cantrips and stuff to heal people.
I think I need to
I
update
think the
that.
last fight I was at like 2 left or something when we finally went. That's why I couldn't do anything my last turn.
Well, this would let you get around that. And there will be some fights. There will definitely be some fights where you're gonna burn a lot more points than usual. I haven't thrown a lot of, spellcasters at you guys yet. If you have to counter enemy spellcasters, I think it's gonna get pretty expensive. Alright, so you wanted to look at some spells. What were, first of all, the 4th and 5th level ones that you wanted to look at?
The 3 I looked at were Infernal Calling, Elemental, Summoning, and Draconic Spirit Summoning.
Why am I not finding that spell? Summon Elemental?
Yeah. That's a better elemental than I have right now, right?
Well, you don't really have an Elemental at the moment.
In this one I do. In this particular thing I have Conjure Minor. This one would be regular elemental. This would be like... We could
So
actually say dragon now.
Conjure Minor Elementals is 4th level.
Yeah, I have that. But
There is
5th level
also
one was...
Conjure Elemental, which is 5th level. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's the one I
Summon
wanted.
Elemental, which is 4th level.
Conjure elemental, that's better, right? It's like substantially better. That's like a challenge rating 2 or something.
So Summon Elemental uses the Elemental Spirit stat block. It does get multi-attack. Conjure Elemental would use any CR5 Elemental.
Ooh, CR5. That's good, right? That's actually kind of like half a character now.
Let me actually pull up what the list is for monsters. If the page wants to respond to me, it's being a pain. Alright, Elemental. Wait, where's Elemental? There we go. Challenge rating 5. Okay, they specifically have Air Elemental, Earth Elemental, Fire Elemental, and a couple others at level 5. Or challenge rating 5, rather. They get a lot of HP and different abilities. Like an Earth Elemental has 126 hit points.
He
AC of
actually can
17.
survive fights. Oh my god. Yes, I want that. And then
He's also
Infernal
a siege
Calling.
monster.
And he'll be a stone dragon.
So, what was the third one? Because we never really got to the third one.
The third one was... Let me look at it again. What's it called? It's like Summon Draconic Spirit or something like that. So here. Yeah.
Okay, Summon Draconic Spirits, which is also a 5th level spell.
I haven't looked at all the 4th levels yet.
Wow, it is significantly worse. Like, like an earth elemental from the Conjure Elemental spell has 126 HP. This has 50.
Well, when did you do that?
I could not hear what you just said.
Well, what does it do though?
It has a couple of basic attacks. They're slams, if I recall. Yes, it gets 2 slams. But it can also burrow, so it can move through the earth. It also is a siege monster, so it does double damage to objects and structures. So if you want to break open a door, it is very capable.
Let's do the Conjure Elemental.
Though you still could conjure another type of elemental, like a fire elemental, which also has a lot of hit points, 102. Its AC isn't very high, but it creates illumination and does touch attacks. You could even do water elemental and do whelm. Whelm is basically where it tries to drown an enemy.
Yeah. And then the default spell I was looking at that's not really an attack or a summon is called Fire Step. But that in
I mean,
Infernal Calling.
Definitely do that. I won't give you all of them right this moment.
Yeah, I know. I definitely won't Conjure Elemental now, though.
Okay. I think you just added that, because I see it.
Yeah. And can I replace Conjure Minor Elemental since now I have its upgraded form?
If you have another 4th level spell you would rather take.
Yeah, let me see.
In fact, do I have it over here? Yes, spell list. I knew I had it somewhere. Alright,
It's Resilient Sphere, is that basically... No, that's not. I was thinking that might be like Chromatic Ward.
No, it is pretty different. It basically is like a cage. But it can be used as a barrier, so... if you wanted to be a little more defensive yourself, there's always Stone Skin.
Yeah, I was...
Sorry. Alright. Well, there's also some good ones, like Greater Invisibility. Everard's Black Tentacles, a favorite of mine. Dimension Door, which is also really, really good. And if you wanted to do... well, you probably wouldn't want to take this one. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I think those are some of the better ones that I would look at. Depending on what you want to be able to do. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, let me grab Air Elemental. So I have these. Earth Elemental. Fire Elemental. And Water Elemental. At least when Roll20 catches up.
You need to get like a stone dragon picture.
That is not quite what these look like.
Sad. Because we all know what form I'm having them become.
They're a lot less specific in the shape that they take.
What's this?
Let me make it so you can move these guys. Needs to be in your book. And you can edit them. Right, and I need to do that to all 4. You know what? Let me make this easy on myself. I can just type B. And that makes it a much shorter list.
I think I'll get greater invisibility for my 4th level.
Okay. If you want to toss that in.
Okay.
I will definitely let you switch those. Alright. And you now have control of all the elementals.
Yay!
There are a couple other elementals you could choose. There is the oddly named Murder Comet.
Murder Comet!
Yes.
This sounds fun.
Why don't I show you what a Murder Comet looks like? I will give you access so you can see it.
What other things? It's a face.
They look very, very weird.
It's your face. There are other
Yes.
elementals I'm allowed to get.
Yes. Where was the next one? Salamander?
Also, basically like a dragon.
Not really.
Like the fire salamanders. They're like distant cousins of dragons.
No. I don't think you want to insult any dragons by saying they're
No,
related to these guys.
I'm not saying they're even closely related. I'm saying like super several times removed. Like they have certain similarities. Like they can breathe fire, and I think that's about it.
They don't actually
Maybe they
breathe
have
fire.
scales. I'm not sure.
No fire breath.
No fire breath. Oh,
Nope.
what is it? Is it just like a regular salamander?
I will show you.
Weird. Definitely not the thing I was thinking of.
Yes, they definitely look a little bit different. I think we both had in mind a different type of salamander.
Yeah.
There's also a Zorn.
A Zorn.
Which look very strange.
What's a Zorn?
I will show you here. That face.
That does look strange.
It's like someone flipped a person, well, a three-legged, 3-armed person upside down and had its butt, its mouth. That's the first thing I thought of when I looked at that. But they are a elemental, so that is totally a thing. Yeah. But you can summon those.
Cool.
Alright. And I should probably double check that spell. It is concentration, so you can only use one concentration spell. But it's up to an hour. So.
Whoa, murder comets.
Oh, casting time
Its
is
own kind
1
of-
minute. So you need to do it before combat.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. I usually have it cast the second we start. So it will be good for like most of the battles.
Yeah, though with this, with it only being 1 hour, you might... Actually, what was the minor elemental one? I guess that was 1 hour as well. I think, though, we just had you use the gargoyle, and we didn't really care too much about time.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you don't expect it, it probably shouldn't be there. But... yeah. Alright. I'll give you those. If you wanted, we could also go and look at the existing spells you have, like cantrips, first level spells, second, even third, and we can switch to doing Celestia spells.
Sure.
Alright. So, if we want to look at those, what do you want to start with? Cantrips?
Yeah.
Let's see. There is a chromatic orb spell, by the way. Just to mention that.
Yeah.
Control flames, though, does not exist in its form that you know
Right.
it. It is flame control.
Yeah.
It lets you both control flames and create flames.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just want to replace that one?
Yeah.
Alright, let me pop the spell in here. Flame control. I'm gonna say that's evocation. I know it is one action.
If there's any of the cantrips I have that aren't in there anymore, there are 2 cantrips I want.
20 meters or 120 feet.
That those 2 would be. Hoarding barrier and poison dart.
First. Hang on, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Weird. Like half of the spell is now missing. Yeah, it's like it should go over more, but it doesn't. That is very weird. I actually can't hit if it's a concentration spell. That is just missing. Wow, this is gonna be complex. Because it does inflict damage. Spell attack. I think it increases dice.
Eldritch Blast is called Arcane Blast now.
Oh no, area of effect.
Why can't you call it Eldritch Cone?
There is
Or
no
Eldritch Missile.
Cone. Sorry.
Or Eldritch Missile. Why did you call it Arcane Blast?
There is a very good reason for that. Really?
Are there no Eldritch Beings in your universe?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix this damn thing.
No, you're fine.
I just can't fix some of the options here. Maybe I can now. Now. It looks fine here, but it was definitely not fine. Alright, let me get rid of control flames. Alright, there is no lightning lore, I think. There are several electrical spells, but I think the closest is lightning chain, which is basically a lightning whip. You can take that if you want over lightning lore.
Yeah. I want to. Can I replace Lightning Lore with
I mean, if you want, we can just get rid of all your cantrips and add new ones.
I want to replace that one with Warding Barrier.
It is being a pain.
No, you're fine.
In this one, I can actually see all the stuff. Wait, I can on this one now. Really? Really? Weird. It was a saving throw. Let me finish the other one before I move on. Well, it should be a saving throw in this. Probably Dex. Half damage. Well, as a cantrip, it should probably be no damage. But I'll make it half damage anyways. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so I'm not too worried. Alright, warding barrier, abjuration. It is a reaction. Okay, you do have the shield cantrip. Good. Just wanted to make sure. That is 120 feet. It is a single target. It's instant. Switching back and forth confuses me. We're gonna have it spit out the spell card. Oh, actually, that reminds me. For the other one, I should list the at higher levels part. And you are level 9. So, when you cast Warding Barrier, it is actually a +3. Just so you know that. Flame control. Alright. Oh. Alright. So that was replacing Lightning Lure. We probably want to replace Frostbite. Because that does not exist. And neither does Thunderclap. Or Toll the Dead, actually. Or Guidance. So.
Yeah, Radiant Lance, Poison Dart, and Pain Touch.
What was the first one of those?
Radiant Lance.
Okay. Radiant Lance.
Wait, there's no, like, cleric spells?
There's no clerics.
Oh no.
That's why you get to cast any spell you want. Lance. 20 meters, which is 60 feet. It is single target. Duration is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is an attack. It is a ranged spell attack. 1d8. Radiant. Sorry, I was looking at something.
You're fine.
Air level. I am going to definitely have to list that one.
So there's like no light spells?
That's what Radiant is.
Well,
Radiant
that's what I mean,
is, light.
But I mean, like, light spells that like are geared towards undead.
There's nothing. So, undead and Celestia aren't particularly, damaged by particular things. Some might have issues with, light, but not, in the sense that they do more damage, usually.
Mm.
Oh, wow. It actually did Radiant Lance, what I think is correct. Sort of. It automatically added it to your attacks. So, what was the next one after Radiant Lance? I remember Pain Touch was one, which I apparently didn't finish. I like how it just stops before I get to that other part. Was it Poison Darts? I think I remember you saying something about that. Okay. Am I all alone now? I'm gonna assume Poison Dart was the one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Poison Dart is one.
That is also 60 feet. And it is single target. Duration is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It's an attack. It deals 1d12 damage, which is poison. Cantrip progression
And
is dice.
The last spell is Word of Force.
Hang on, I gotta finish this one.
You're fine.
Alright. Poison darts. We'll get rid of Thunderclap. Let me just make sure it's listed here. And it is. Even flame control is listed. So good. Alright. And the next one was Pain Touch. Oh wait, I think I forgot one thing on Poison Dart. It is a ranged spell attack. One action, range is melee, which is 5 feet in 5e terms. It is single target. Duration is instant. Ability is intelligence. It's an attack. It is a melee spell attack. 1d8 electric. Alright. Progression is dice. I'm probably gonna have to fix this spell because I forgot I didn't quite list it all. But it should do for now. Alright, that's Pain Touch. We'll get rid of Toll the Dead. And I'm assuming you want to replace Guidance with the equivalent ability,
Yeah.
which is Assistance.
Yeah, and I want to get word of course.
I'm gonna say that's Divination? Probably. I don't really use those terms. Reaction. It is 30 feet. It is single target. Spellcasting ability is Intelligence. The card is fine. So, unlike Guidance, which is a random amount, Assistance is a specific amount based on your level and your intelligence. I believe you have an 18 intelligence, right?
I have 20.
Oh, you have 20. So, for you, this would actually give a +6. No, wait.
Okay.
+5 directly to whichever person you cast it on. Okay, and I think that's your list. Unless there's something else you want to change. Cantrip-wise. I don't think you want to get rid of shield, though.
No.
Alright, so should we move on to first level spells? I can tell you now, Heal would replace Cure Wounds. So, I'm pretty sure we'll start with Heal, which is a necromancy spell. I'm gonna say it's a bonus action, though once we switch over, it's just a plain action. It has a 30-foot range. It is single target. Ability score is Constitution. I can't get it to... Well, I might be able to. Alright. 1d8. Oh, that's down here. There's actually a custom field for this.
Custom field.
Yeah, there we go. You can upcast it. I think this will automatically let you upcast it. Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll have to test this. Actually, let us roll it and see. Let's cast it at level 3. Okay, it actually did it.
Okay.
It was just a really, really low roll. Yeah. In fact, that whole thing was a really low roll. Okay. Alright, so that replaced Cure Wounds. There's no touch contact heal spell in Celestia. Oh,
What? Give me. I want to still do my healed slap.
I mean, you can decide to touch them, but it has a 30-foot range. So,
Okay.
I did make an equivalent of Wrathful Smite. Are you switching to be a combat sorcerer?
Yeah.
Okay, then you do get access to blade spells. Wrathful Strike is Fearful Strike. Boy, this is when it becomes inconvenient. Some of the limitations in 5e.
Mm-hmm.
Touch, single target. Spell ability is intelligence. It is 1d6 psychic damage. It is also concentration with 1 minute duration. No saving throw. Actually, it does have a saving throw. Will it do both? That's a good question. Oops. I switched through the wrong window. Alright. Upcasting 1d6. I think that's everything it needs. Did I get rid of it? No. Alright. Let me see if it actually put it over here. Oh, it did. Let me try rolling it just to see what will happen. Well, not quite how I wanted it, but, and man, that was a low roll. I'm apparently, it's a good thing we didn't play tonight, because
Yeah.
I would be rolling super, super low. like for everything. So, chromatic orbs equivalent. That is what we should look at. Chromatic orb has the equivalent of energy ball. Obviously, energy ball isn't quite as cool a name, but bear with me. I think for the most part, they have very similar features. Range is 90 feet. It is a single target spell. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is an instant effect spell. It uses an attack. It does 3d8. I'm just gonna list it as energy damage, because I don't want to have to type them all. Just making sure I have everything. Alright. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much it gains from upcasting it. For chromatic orb, off the top of my head. Oh yeah. Energy ball is much stronger. Mostly because if you upcast it, you get 2d8 per spell level.
Okay.
So. Alright. Dissonant Whispers. There is something kind of like it. But I forget what it is. Oh, I think maybe Mind Lance?
Maybe?
Let me double check. Yeah, it seems to be an attack type spell. So I think Mind Lance is probably the closest.
Okay.
They seem to do similar damage too. So. Mind Lance, it's an evocation spell. 1 action. Range is 90 feet. It is single target. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is an attack. Oh, duration is instant. It does 3d6 damage, which is psychic. Upcasted damage is going to be in d6s. I already know it. Let me put the text in here. Yes. 2d6 on its upgrade as well. Yeah, and unlike the Dissonant Whispers spell, which causes fear apparently, Mind Lance causes stun. So if they're stunned, they literally can't, like, resist. So. And is it just... Let me take a little look. Oh, that is something I forgot to put. Mind Lance. You are... Spell attack ranged. That would help. Okay. Get rid of Dissonant Whispers. Alright. I don't think there's any equivalent to Inflict Wounds or Chaos Bolt. So is there anything else you would like?
For first level?
Yes. There are a lot of different spells. A lot.
Yeah.
If you want to be a little bit tankier, there is Arcane Barrier, which gives you temp HP.
Yeah,
For
Arcane
you,
Barrier.
it would give you 45 HP.
Yeah, Arcane Barrier.
Alright. Arcane Barrier, Abjuration, 1 action. Range is self. It is single target. I think it does require concentration. Yes. One minute. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. We're probably gonna do it as a spell card. Yeah. Because this spell is a little bit weird for 5e to deal with. Alright. That is done. I wonder if that put that in your list. No.
Yeah, Tremor.
One sec.
Green.
I gotta find Tremor in the list. Okay. So you want to hurt everyone around you. I'm gonna say that's evocation. 1 action. Range. Range is actually self. 10-foot radius. Duration is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is an attack, but it's a save.
Okay.
It's probably a dex save. This is one of those times where there's a significant difference between the two systems. Bludgeoning damage. Especially when it's upgraded. Because upgrading it should actually increase the area of effect.
Yeah.
But I can't do that in Roll20. Yeah, Dex is probably the save type to make. Anything else? No, I think that pretty much describes it. Alright, get rid of
Wait.
Chaos Bolt.
Did you replace Fireball with Explosion? You don't have to replace Fireball. Fireball is literally the word Fireball.
Fireball is actually Ball of Fire.
Why would you change it from Fireball?
just because I didn't want people to get it mixed up. It is slightly different, so...
Since, Fireball, they can't copyright the word Fireball, because there's a company that makes alcohol called Fireball.
Well, now it's not an issue anyways, since they released the 5.1 SRD as Creative Commons, so... Alright, so, second level spells then?
Yeah, I'm looking at them. That's why, I was talking about explosion and
Dragon's
stuff. I want to
Breath.
have explosion.
Okay, you can get Explosion. Let's take care of Dragon's Breath first. I'm pretty sure you want this spell.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna erase all 4 of the ones you have. Since we know we're replacing them. Alright. That'll save me a little bit of time. Dragon's Breath. That is Evocation. 1 action. Range is self, but 2 areas of effect. It is an instant spell. It is intelligence. I'm pretty sure it is targeted, so a save. And I'm gonna say it is also Dex. Damage. It is a pretty high damage spell, doing 5d6. And I'm gonna write energy, because you can make it any type of energy.
Okay.
Upcasting it is by 2d6. Slap the spell effects in here. Slap the text in here.
I'll be right back. I need to pee.
Okay. I'll work on explosion. That is also evocation. So explosion. Casting time is 1 action. Range. 20 meters or 60 feet. If anyone's curious, 60 feet isn't quite accurate. It should be about 66. But, we're just gonna deal with it. 4 meters. We're gonna call that 15-foot radius. Pretty sure it's a radius. Yes. Actually, that should probably be 10.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I am halfway done with explosion. And by the way, explosion replaces shatter, in case you're curious.
Oh, okay.
Dex save, half damage. What's the upgrade? D10s. Though I think, shatter is thunder damage. This is bludgeoning, but same effect in the end. Things get messed up a lot. That looks right. All right, what else did you want?
Warp step.
All right, warp step. This would be a utility spell. It's conjuration. I'm pretty sure it's reaction. It is. Range, I think it's self. Yes. Self. 10 foot. For the target. Duration is instant. Oh no. Yes. By the way, I'm not paying attention to the components. So they all default to, oops, spell card. Using the, whatchamacallit? Material. I'm just not bothering to get rid of them. It will let you cast the spell regardless. Alright. Warp step is done. What else you want?
Open
Open?
and growth.
You gotta pick one. Because you had 4, so we're giving 4 in replacement.
Growth and...
I will give you a chance to buy more spells, though. So. Could go with some extra healing. There's a couple of different healing spells. I forget what you had as your spell, your 4th one. Oh, you had silence. I don't think you've ever used it, though. There is an equivalent, which is the Sphere of Silence.
Yeah.
So if you wanted, you could get a mostly identical. Hey, Gatos, for me. How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sphere of Silence, then. That is probably illusion. That is 1 action. 40 meters, so 120 feet. Roughly. And the area is 6 meters, 15 feet. I'm pretty sure it's concentration. Oh no, it is not concentration. But it is 1 minute. Spellcasting ability intelligence. It is definitely a spell card. Alright. And that is second level. Do you want to do third level as well?
Sure.
While we're at it?
Yeah.
Alright. So obviously, Fireball is replaced by Ball of Fire. Which is actually slightly stronger, mostly when upcast.
Yeah.
And Gyarados for me, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. We're getting part of our backlog done. That's why today is the interlude. 40 meters, so 120 feet. 8-meter radius is 20 foot. Duration is instant. The casting ability is intelligence. It is an attack. It has a dex saving throw. Damage. 8d6. That is fire damage. Upcasting. Upcasting is 46 per level. Which is really, really where it shines. I'm just waiting to see when you go and upcast this Boca. I'll show you why in half a sec here. Alright, I think that is everything we need. Sure. So that's cast as a 5th level spell. So 28. Oh no. 27 base damage. 28 additional damage. For 55 damage, I think.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good fireball.
Yeah.
I think the defaults, when you upcast it, yeah, it only adds 1d6. Mine are definitely better when you upcast them. Alright, there is also a equivalent to Spirit Guardians,
Yeah.
which is Pulsing Sphere.
Okay.
That is evocation, 1 action, range is self, 15-foot radius. I'm pretty sure it is concentration. Yes, up to 1 minute. It is an intelligence spell. It is technically an attack. And actually, since I don't recall, how do they list it? Oh, it is a wisdom save for them. That part will change. But otherwise, it is 3d8 force damage. Saving throw, I'm pretty sure is physical here. Yes. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say Dex for half damage. Really, it should probably be Strength or Con. At least in the D&D 5e system. Upcasting is 2d8. Alright. And upcasting info. There we go. Oh, no. It's a targeted attack. Alright. Get rid of Spirit Guardians. Mass Healing Word, huh? There are a couple of spells that heal everyone. There's Vital Aura. There's Healing Burst, which is probably the closest. I also don't think there's a equivalent to Blink. But maybe there is, and I'm just not thinking of it. Actually, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Entertain them, Boca.
Entertainment time! Entertainment time! Boca will sing you a song. No, I won't. I don't sing. I'm bad at singing. Don't ask me that! Rude. How is everyone? Is everyone good? Everyone good? Yeah? Are you Bacas having fun? You guys enjoy it? Bacas and D&D streams? I enjoy them. I think they're great. I think they're swell. I'm tired. Are you tired? Not too tired though. I like. I spy something green. No, yellow, no white. Purple, no black. No green. Yeah, green.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have an equivalent to Blink. There is Thunderous Escape, though.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones I wanted.
Thunderous Escape?
Yeah.
Alright. That's probably Evocation. It is a reaction. Ranges self. It is a 10-foot... Oh, that is not a 0. 10-foot radius. is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is considered an attack. And it would be with a dex save for half damage. It is 3d10 damage. And I'm pretty sure that is Sonic. I know technically there's no such thing in 5th edition, but 1d10 for the upgrade damage. Alright, Thunderous Escape. Alright, what other ones did you like the look of? I mean, there's a lot of interesting ones here. I still say Healing Burst might be a good choice for you. Because you have the mass healing word that I don't think you've ever used. But
Well, I
if you
had it
ever
in
need
case
it.
someone went down.
What was that?
I had it in case someone went down and we needed to get them up right away.
Yeah, it's... I mean, that's more like healing word. Not so much mass healing word.
Well, fasting words, the equivalent of that, but for like dragons and stuff.
More so multiple targets.
Yeah. Like, in case lots of us go down at the same time, then I definitely want to get them all up.
Yes. So, the closest equivalent is Healing Burst.
Yeah.
So, do you want to take Healing Burst?
Yeah.
Alright.
It still pops them up, right?
Yes. The effect is the same. Generally, at least. It is centered on you. It is a 30-foot range. I think it's instant. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's at the bottom. I couldn't actually see it. Alright. Duration is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. Attack will do. Because it is 2d6 healing plus your int bonus, which is 5. Actually, we're gonna make that 10. And upcasting it is another 2d6. Slap in the description. Here we go. Alright, I think that's it. I wonder if that one shows up in your core abilities. Oh, it does. it a mass healing word. There's nothing like stride. Yeah. I'm not sure what you would want instead. There's a lot of interesting abilities, but
Stride was my getting across the battlefield very quickly move.
Yeah. Now, a Koba can fly. So, you could always just fly. And you don't need the spell to do that.
Maybe... Lightning Blast.
Lightning Blast?
Yeah.
So,
Or Lance. Yeah.
Before you settle on that, even though it does less damage, at least to a single target, Lance of Light is kind of interesting. It is the first wave spell. Wave spells are both wide and long. And they hit everyone in their path. So Lance of Light literally sends a 60-foot long, 30-foot wide lance of light through everybody.
Alright. Looking at that.
I just want you to look at it. You don't have to get it. There are a lot of interesting abilities. But that one can hit, like, an entire gaggle of targets, for lack of a better term. So it's good if you have, like, a lot of targets, like, close to you. Actually, what does the current scene look like?
It's one of those two.
So, actually, let me grab some spell effects, and I want to show you what it looks like.
Okay.
Because it is the first wave spell that we've had. So, I want to illustrate what it actually looks like. Where are we? Oh, here we are. The green way. Alright. I'm gonna grab this just for example. It needs to be 10 wide. Oh, actually, let's put it here. That is 4, 5, 6. No, actually, right there is 10 foot. Well, no. 30 meters, I think. No, one more is 30. It looks a little bit better when you do it the other way. Hey, the Nova Tempest? Welcome, welcome. We're doing some behind-the-scenes stuff today. So if you're wondering, that's what we're up to. Alright, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Alright. It is very distorted now. But, if you were to cast it... well, it's not gonna play nice. The width is a little bit... You know what? I'm gonna shrink it just to make it so it's a little bit easier to put on you. Alright. So, basically it would hit everything in this area. And that goes for everything even back here.
Yeah.
I just don't have a good example for that.
Okay.
So, it can hit a lot of targets.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Okay. Let me... Oh, did I put your sheet away?
Maybe.
Oh, I did not. Okay, good. It's gonna be crazy when you actually use that spell. And, like, mow down a mob with one hit. One action... range is actually self. This particular wave doesn't have a height. Usually they would also have a height. Wow, I can't speak. Duration is instant. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. It is an attack. Dex saving throw for half damage. It does 48. And it is radiant damage. When we boost it, it is 2d8 that it gains. Alright, that. And this. There we go. I think that's everything. I'll toss stride. And just to check that it's working. Boop. Wow, that almost did as much damage as the fireball.
Yeah.
But it would hit possibly a lot more targets. So. Alright. And that brings us to 4th level. And I haven't done those yet. So.
Yeah.
There are a couple of 3rd level spells I didn't finish. At least so far. But mostly they're wall spells. Where you can create a physical barrier. And Vampiric Strike. So, those are the ones I haven't finished. But I think that's a pretty good mix for now.
Yeah.
They're all in here. Oh, Toll the Dead is oddly still in your list. Let's get rid of that. And otherwise, I think that's everything.
My most used 1st level spell.
Which one is that?
Toll the Dead.
Oh, that's a cantrip, actually.
Well, most used cantrip.
Yeah, you have a lot of different cantrips now. And, the Nova Tempest. Actually, Celestia is going to be its own role-playing game. And not purely a derivative of 5th edition. So, yes, it does have a lot of its own spells. I just haven't finished them beyond 3rd level. Yeah, there's placeholders. But, it's not finished. Though I'm
Okay.
still in the early stages anyways. So, all the rolls aren't even finished. But since I have the spells done, I might as well get as much stuff back over into the campaign that goes along with it. But we're trying to get away from base 5th edition. So. But they made 9th level last time. Well, actually, the time before last. But getting them to sit down and upgrade their character sheets has been difficult. So, in fact...
Boca apologizes for everyone.
Yeah, we didn't even set... Oh, and you're a combat sorcerer. Actually, did we ever look at that? I don't think you gained anything from being... Oh, we were gonna make you an adept. That's what it was. Yeah. Because I see that now when I look. It actually says powerful spells, class adept sorceress, and spell adept, adept sorceress. Did you actually want to go and be a combat sorcerer? Because that would give you the martial weapons and light armor. And we've kind of assumed that you are. What do you think? Oka?
Yeah,
Did
I found
you...
out what happened.
So, I found out you're actually an adept sorcerer. Though we apparently never made the change on the upper part of the sheet. Did you want to keep that, or did you want to become a combat sorcerer?
Well, adept is fine. I don't know what we were doing, so I can't remember.
I mean,
Adept sounds fine.
you won't get, like, armor, for instance, because they don't get proficiency in light armor. They do get powerful
What is adept?
spells.
What am I doing with adept?
Oh, powerful spells was why. Yes, that was definitely why you were an adept sorcerer. Because it adds your intelligence bonus to every spell you cast.
Oh.
In fact, let me put that on all these spells we just did.
Okay.
Radiant Lance. Oh wow, that is a weird damage formula. Okay. Int bonus, though. That is a lot of damage now. Pain touch. More int. Doesn't affect healing. Fearful strike. Oh, that's not. Energy ball. Mind Lance. Tremor? Tremor is instant, so yes. Even Tremor would get it. Dragon's Breath gets it. You know what? Your, fireballs might have been underpowered. I don't think we actually went in and edited them to give you the bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pulsing Sphere doesn't get it. Thunderous Escape gets it. Lance of Light actually also gets it. So yeah. Now they're all upgraded. You do even more damage. It's 5 points. So, it's gonna help on the lower end. Let's give you a maximized Ball of Fire. Well, upcast to 5th level. 45 base damage. Wow, I just rolled 3 6s. That would be an amazing Ball of Fire.
Yeah.
That would have been 70 damage.
Phew.
Well, I mean, if you cast a second one, which is usually what you do, because you like to twin them, the second one doesn't do nearly as much. Mostly because I rolled a 1 and a 6. Well, I rolled a lot of 1s. I rolled a 1 for each 6 that I rolled. That's kind of impressive. Not in a good way, though. Okay, well. Now you are fully upgraded.
Yeah.
You'll be even more dangerous.
Danger.
Alright, so I think that's everything for tonight, probably.
Okie dokie.
Let me go and see who we can raid.
Raid.
Oh, wow. So, we have some choices. We can go for Luna, who is doing arts, or Pinky Kieran, who is doing just chatting.
You can do it to Raylu.
I actually don't have them on my list.
What? You don't have a
Apparently.
Raylu? Raylu's good. She's playing First Class Trouble that game.
I don't think I've ever seen them before. Or if I have, I don't have them followed. I need
Oh,
to
they're
go
doing
back.
art. They're doing Gartic art right now.
Oh, actually, there's one other option we have. Captain Cuppy Cake. I don't know if you've ever seen Captain Cuppy Cake, but I haven't actually raided them in a bit. So, I think actually we're gonna raid them.
Okie
They're adorable. Which is a big thing for me. Alright. I think
Have
we
a
got
good
a new
night,
model
chat.
from before. So, for me, I will be back tomorrow with my second streaming anniversary. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing for the stream. But, yes, it will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. I will have something planned by then. I did a big one last year for my first anniversary, but things didn't go as planned this month. So, I haven't finished what it is. So, yeah, something will happen tomorrow. And I'm gonna start Persona 3 this week. So, look forward to
Cool.
that. What was that?
I said, cool.
Okay. So, have fun. Take care. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Goodbye. Good night,